All right, guys. So hi, and this video isn't going to be long at all. I just want to come on here and talk about just allowing your target audience to find you, and just coming on here and posting your videos, posting your content, posting what you're good at, and not deciding for your target audience whether or not you're for them or they're for you, or whether or not what you're good at is good enough, or that you're good at it at all. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit, because like I said before, we really don't know who's going to resonate with our content, who's going to like our background, who's going to like what we have to say, who's going to like what we look like, or what we're talking about, what we represent, what we're passionate about, who's going to like the truth, our truth that we're speaking, here on these platforms, and or who's going to like what we can show that we are good at. Like somebody who might be good at writing or singing or playing an instrument, or maybe a hobby, and in your mind, or in their mind, they might be like, oh, I'm a beginner, I don't think anybody's really gonna be interested in what I can do. I'm not even that good. Like I can only do 2 knits, or I can only do 2 stitches, 2 types of stitches. So you're talking about crocheting or crocheting or knitting, right? I can only do 2 types of stitches. Sorry. So they might think that, and then if you allow in your mind, if you allow yourself to believe that you're not good because you can only do 2 types of stitches, you're totally and completely deciding for the target audience that's looking for somebody who can just show them how to even do a stitch at all, whether or not you're capable of showing them what they need. And I'm like, I used to do that. I used to decide that I wasn't good enough for a certain thing, and I would wait until I got this good to show it to, or place it, or show that I can do it on social media. And I learned from someone I've watched for maybe the last 2 years that all you need to be able to do is get somebody from a point A to a point B, whether it's believing in themselves, whether it's learning something that you already know how to do, maybe as a beginner, but they don't know anything at all. They're at like no stage, 0 stage of it, right? So a lot of times we count ourselves out too fast. We X ourselves out. Oh, I don't really know anything, or I'm not good enough at this. Nobody's going to watch my video. Nobody's going to enjoy my channel, or nobody's going to be interested, or people are going to critique me. People will critique you anyway, because that's just this world. That's just, part of the world. People will be, especially on the social media world, I'll say. No, that's just the world, period. People will critique you anyway. But you can't think that and X yourself out from becoming successful. There are people on here who are extremely successful doing something that you and I would think is absolutely, not being mean, but we may find no importance or relevance in it at all. And there are millions of people, mentalities and minds and perspectives on these platforms. So our perspective doesn't matter, because maybe 500,000 other people perspective totally thinks different, and they're absolutely subscribed and into it. Okay? So I just want to encourage you to get on here. If you're on here already, stay on here. And if you're like, my channel isn't growing, it will. Give it time. And everybody's channel is growing at different times, in different ways, for different reasons. I'm just like, take the stress, work, and anxiety out of this whole darn thing. I feel like, this is my opinion, and just do what you do and be yourself. Be authentic. You don't have to follow every trend title, and you don't have to feel like you need to. Just be you. Literally. Be you. Literally. Like, that's just be authentic and share what you got. What you got, share it. And that's all I can tell you right now. I feel, feel inspired to say a few other, to speak about something else, but it's a little bit different topic. So we'll do that tomorrow. And I know you hear the be you, just be you, be your authentic self. Yes, you do. And you'll hear me say it a lot because it takes all that jazz out of it. It just takes all of that out of it. And think about it. What are you here for? If you're here to make money and monetize, then you do all that stuff to get it monetized and do your thing. Of course, we're all here to make money and monetize, but I believe we'll all get to where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be. Every last one of us are on an individual journey. She might get there in 3 weeks. She might get there in 3 months. They might get there in 30 days. But if everybody's consistent and stick to what you do, we'll all get there. Just don't give up. And that's it, guys. I'm done. All right? Like I always say, you got this. All right. Bye.